What's up, everybody? So I'd like to apologize in advance for my voice right now, which is really scratchy and whatnot, and that's because I'm just kind of not sick, but allergies are pretty bad right now for me. And got all this. I'm not gonna go into detail, of course, but like I'm just really congested, and my voice is definitely not something that I would find attractive. I'm gonna link my script in the description, or not link it, but I'm gonna put my script in the description so that way you can read over it, and I'll even put it in the subtitles as well, in case you just like don't want to hear my voice, so which is completely understandable. But so yeah, without further ado, here's my video. So if you've been A, living under a rock, or B, just don't follow Paladins, or really you might not even know what it is, you probably haven't heard about the massive controversy, and in my opinion it's pretty well deserved. So basically OB64, Cards Unbound, Open Beta 64, just the recent update for Paladins, it's going through a pretty massive amount of controversy, and here's why. I guess that's how I could lead into it, but so in case you haven't played Paladins, there's this really unique card system, and the really unique card system was to where you got like each character had a certain set of unique cards, and so you would be able to put like 5 or 6 of them or something like that into one set, and you could have like 4 or 5 sets, and then also there was no upgrading these cards. You had like your like upgrade points, kind of like in Call of Duty, how you have like a class like limit. That's kind of what this was, to where you could put in upgrade points to customize the cards how you wanted. So basically what happened here is they completely changed that. So now if you want your card to be better, you have to upgrade it via the chests. You can't use essence, you can't use coins, you have to use the chests. And as far as I'm concerned, there's no way to buy the chests, but I'm pretty sure that like they're gonna be purchased later. I think that's I might be a little bit behind. Maybe it does cost money for the chest now, but so basically this is just gonna change the game to a money grab, pay to win aspect of a shooter. And so now that you know, if you're not aware, but if you clicked on the video you probably do know, and so you saw the title of the video. This is where a bunch of you Paladins players can come if you plan on leaving. So I'm gonna be telling you guys about a game, and some of you might click off, but yeah. So the game I'm gonna be talking about is Lawbreakers, and before you all click off in your 12-year-old frenzy, let me explain myself as to why I'm recommending this game to you. So first of all, the devs listen for the most part. You know, when you go to Paladins, I've been told that the devs just don't listen at all, and will mostly ignore you, and will add things that are completely pointless to the game. However, this game is it's completely straightforward. You know, they're not adding anything like cards or anything like that to where they can just change on the fly to make it to where you can pay to get it. Plus the balances, it's really balanced at the moment. There's really only one class I find that has problems, and that's just because probably of the main that I have. So honestly, it's probably not nearly as unbalanced as I think it is, but I'm pretty sure it is. And that's really the only issue. The game is $30 and $30 forever. You know, you don't have chests. Well, you do, but they're completely cosmetic, like completely cosmetic only. There's no XP boosts. There's no nothing that you can get from the chest other than account portraits. So top it all off, it's been about $15 about 4 times, and I do not expect them to not do it again. So feel free to wait for it to be $15, but for those of you that are like, oh well, I'll get to wait till it goes free to play, don't put your money. Ha, get it? You get it? But don't put your money on it, because honestly, it's not gonna happen. The devs are just you know, too like, they're too proud to swallow their failure right now, and I would not count on the game going free to play anytime soon. There's no star card system like there is in good old fashioned you know, Paladins and Battlefront. There's no pay to win aspect to it. There's no paid DLC at all, and there will never be paid DLC. So for example, the maps that were just recently released, Namsan and what Gateway, they were just recently released, and they were like costed no money and just were beautiful. You know, they're good maps, they're fun to play, and yeah. And so same thing with like new modes. If they add new modes, I don't know how much more modes they can really add, but maps, heroes, all will be free. And so yeah, the game is not dead. I cannot stress this enough. The game now, it's not alive, but it's not dead. PC looks a lot worse than console. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. You know, when you go to the PC charts, it says like there's only like 30 people active or whatever, 20 people active, but there's about 100 or more active on the console, and that's actually relatively decent, because you only need like 10 people for a lobby. You're able to get lobbies relatively quickly. There's like, at the most you'll wait a minute, and I've waited longer in Paladins, and so yeah. But it's like I said, it's not dead, but it's dying. A lot of us competitive players are leaving because there's not a very big competitive scene for a competitive first-person shooter. Basically, if you haven't played Lawbreakers, it's very competitive, but currently there's a lot of casual players. Within this game, you can see here that my main was taken by 2 people that didn't know what they were doing, and I didn't notice that my main was available until like halfway, like when the game was already over. So I couldn't really do much in this game right here to show you guys what I mean, but I have some more footage as well. But basically the game is just, it's struggling, but it's not dead yet. And so yeah, and basically this game is a gem. This game is really fun. I have a blast playing this game, and I would just like to I just need to get this out. So whenever I watch people you know, review the game, I always get the same, like, I always see the same things where they're like, oh, there's no personality, oh, there's, you know, it's too much on the competitive side. But I cannot stress this enough, fam. The amount of people, or like personality in this game, is actually really high. If you like take time to unlock some of the account portraits, you can see a lot of really cool lore. Like for example, you could see Wraith's backstory and all that. And you know, quotes, like, they kind of go back into it, like Nash's quotes. It's very comedic, and the competitive side is dead. I'm not gonna lie. I've tried running tournaments like on and off, and I never get enough people. So honestly, it's just the competitive side is dead. It's mostly casual at this point. Plus, there's a regen feature now, so it's not even to where like you're gonna get crushed by these competitive players. So but yeah, I hope I maybe informed you of someone who has actually played the game for over like days. I've played it for days, and I hope that I informed you that, you know, hey, this isn't as bad as you may think it is. So anyway, there's my mini review of Lawbreakers, I guess. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, and hopefully this game grows. So, twos.